What's going on, guys? It's me, Giuliano Fan 2016 here, and today we have the NG Models December 2024 releases for you guys. I'm just eager to see what NG has for December 2024. I don't really want to get my hopes too high or saying that I'm just super excited to see what they have to offer because it's kind of like the same deal for NG as like what you guys saw on the November releases. It was like, I don't know, like there's so many like duplicate models, and yeah, I think I may have to go into a video of that later, but we do have the December releases. They hinted this out on Wednesday of this week, so the week before Thanksgiving, or like the day before Thanksgiving. And yeah, they got some really interesting stuff. So let me go over the like what they have for the hints. So we had we have 7 AC21 Neos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 AC30s, 3 A350s, 1 737 MAX 8, 3 747-8s, 2 747 SPs, 1 777, and 2 787 Dreamliners. So, eager to see what those like models are. And yeah, once again, if it's like the same deal, I'm not really gonna want to go over too much. I mean, like it's kind of like NG standard at this point, but they somehow released the models already. Like the models that were from the December releases are already on pre-order basically, and I did see 2 of them. I saw a Delta AC30-200 and a Delta AC30-300, and that's it, nothing else. So, but on that, it's really interesting on how they were able to like have a Delta AC30, like they were able to like do some AC30s right here. So, with that being said, yeah, I'm kind of like currently using Jet Collector right now, so it's kind of like my best option since there's none, and like there's nothing on NG's Instagram page or their official website page that the releases are out, but we're gonna like improvise and then just use Jet Collector. So without being said, we're gonna take a look at the releases, and I do want to make this quick because I also got some other like things. And yeah, I'm currently recording this on Black Friday, so it's gonna be really interesting on how I'm gonna go through this. So without being said, let's get started with the releases, and yeah, no need to go over too much. Okay, so we have all these. So yeah, this is like all the various like things. So okay, so I'm kind of like going through these. So yeah, Jet Collector. The Jet Collector is basically the model retail store, or like the retail store I know that has all these. Like I think there were also some like websites on Mall Airliner forum that has all these like releases, like the December releases. So yeah, I'm just eager to see what they have to offer. So without being said, if I could try to find which one of these are. So without being said, let's get started. We'll do 2 of them at the same time. So here we go. We first have, okay, so we have these like, okay, these are different. So okay, am I actually on the pre-orders? Hang on. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to actually like, okay, so it has to be on the pre-orders tab. So these are NG. Okay, alright, so yeah, these are all like the various like releases. So see, these are restocks due. So yeah, restock, pre-order due December. So let's see if these are the December releases. So without being said, let's have a look. Okay, I'm seeing some $40.99. So we're gonna start from here. So let's see what our first model. Okay, so like I think this is where the December 2024 hints are, like the releases are. So without being said, everybody, I'm just eager to see what NG Malls has for December 2024. I hope it's better than November, because November was really like, it got a lot of backlash from November, so because of all those duplicates. But hopefully this one's a lot more better. I don't want to get my hopes too high for NG for this one, but I'm just eager to see what they have to offer for both scales. So 1/400 and 1/200. I did not get the 1/200 hints out because I'm not really that interested in collecting 1/200 for NG unless it's necessary. So without being said, so I do apologize if I wasted 5 minutes of this video trying to look for the releases, but I think we're already here at the 1/400 releases for the December 2024 releases. So without being said, let's see what NG Models has for the December 2024 releases. So let's get started with our first model. We first have, and look at that, we got a KLM Airbus A321 Neo. This is their first A321 Neo, as I did predicted this model already, so thank goodness I got that first model right. Give it a while to load. But yeah, we already got our first model right here. KLM's new Airbus A321 Neo, named swallow-tailed. I cannot try to pronounce this name, but yeah. Here's the CGI image of the aircraft. So yeah, once again, this is KLM's first ever Airbus A321neo. And yeah, the aircraft registration is Papa Hotel Alpha X-Ray Alpha. So I think they delivered this aircraft back in like late September of 2024. And yeah, it was a new airline for a new aircraft for the airline. And honestly, the livery looks nice on the A321neo. And Gemini Jets, I think they released it first, or maybe they had it in their future releases. Or maybe it was Phoenix, because like Phoenix are known to like release models very early, like Gemini and NG, but we'll just see on how the NG models version turns out. So that's our KLM Airbus A321neo. Next up on the A321neo list, we have a Wizz Air Airbus A321neo. This is in the Team Hungary livery, and this is the Hungary variant since this airline is based out of Hungary. Well, I think there are a couple like different variations of like Wizz Airs, because like there's also Wizz Air Abu Dhabi, Wizz Air UK, all the various like Wizz Air stuff. So yeah, here's the Wizz Air. I know just to kind of like not really a clear image, you could just see the images right there. Like it's just a small image, but yeah, there's the Wizz Air Airbus A321neo, Team Hungary livery, and yeah, I'm not sure if this is promoting some kind of like Olympic thing or like FIFA World Cup type deal right there, but still it's cool. That aircraft is registered Hotel Alpha Lima Golf India. And our next model on that list we have, and here we go, we have just a standard livery Wizz Air UK Airbus A321neo with the mask, the black raccoon mask right there. And yeah, really nice to see that they're expanding some like various like Wizz Air. So as previously mentioned before, Wizz Air, there are two like different types of Wizz Air. So here's the UK variant. This aircraft is registered Gulf Whiskey Uniform Kilo Yankee, and we should have more Wizz Airs since like it's A321neos. Well, I'm not sure if there's more Wizz Airs. We'll just have to find out. So as I scroll down, well, that's it for the first page. So we're gonna have to go up a little bit more. We're gonna see two of them in one go. So let me just do this. Let's see what the first two are. Okay, and yeah, kind of like it's just, I don't really have words, but the thing is though, there's actually, as mentioned before, there are different kinds of, like, I kind of gotten used to it. These are duplicates, but I will say though, these duplicates are actually exceptional for NG models, because as you can see, so this Wizz Air A321neo is registered Hotel Alpha Lima Victor Whiskey. This is the Hungary variant, but when you look at this one, this is registered Niner Hotel Whiskey Alpha Tango, which is the Air Malta variant. So honestly, this duplicate thing, this is like one of the good examples of like NG duplicates. At least it's not the same registration, and they're two different brands. So honestly, yes, it might be the same livery, same type, like same aircraft, same livery, but the registration is what's really different. And I kind of like, instead of like having 2 or 3 Hotel Alpha registrations for Wizz Airs, at least there's like 2 like different variations of Wizz Air aircraft. Since this one is Niner Hotel, this one is Hotel Alpha. So really cool right there. So I'll pass on this one. And at least this is an exceptional duplicate from NG models, and overall, love what they do here. And our third A321neo is going to be the Abu Dhabi Wizz Air variant. So yeah, this one, however, is styled differently. It has the Abu Dhabi tiles right there, and then there's no black raccoon mask. And it's just a CO variant, so it has the IAE engines with fenced wingtips. So overall, really cool right there. And yeah, honestly, I mean, like these Wizz Air offerings, these are really cool for NG models, and yeah, really like on what they did there. I mean, like, once again, like there's like duplicates of like these two right there, but these are exceptional since they all came from different countries, so you can see, and different registrations too. Instead of like just having a prefix starting with Hotel Alpha, you have Niner Hotel instead. So once again, this is a good example of an exceptional duplicate from NG. Rather than not just having like the same registration, same aircraft, like same start registration, same aircraft livery, and same aircraft type, at least NG knows what to do here. So I'll pass on this one right there. And then you have this Wizz Air Abu Dhabi, which is different compared to all the other A321neos from Wizz Air. And yeah, so those are the Wizz Air offerings right there. Let's see what our next aircraft will be. Moving on to the A330s. And I think we do have another Neo, so let's see what that is. Okay, alright. no need to really explain too much about this. Same registration. It's just like, once again, the normal at this point. Same aircrafts, different registration, same livery. What more can I explain? This one is registered Alpha 6 Whiskey Alpha Delta. So, yeah, not really interested into those. So, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I might have to go into a video of this. So, that's it for the Wizards, hopefully. Let's see what our next model is. Let's see. And then here we go. Okay, we have a different one. Well, yeah, a different KLM Racing 201 Neo. But yeah, yet again, it's another duplicate. I'm quite surprised that there's more like duplicates on most of these like European models, which I'm not sure what's the deal here or why they're releasing it. But another reason why I think of this is because they want to get like every active aircraft in service technically. So yeah, that's the reason why we have this other KLM A221 Neo duplicate Papa Hotel Alpha Extra Bravo. So no need to explain too much about that. But here's the Delta A330-200 right there. Really cool that NG Models finally did a Delta A330-200. This aircraft, I think it's another well-needed model for most North American collectors, including myself. Even though I think I've seen a Delta A330-200. I think I have a photo of it while I was in Honolulu. I think they fly those aircraft there, or maybe it's just a 300, but I really may have to go back and check, but I'll still get this. So this aircraft is registered November 857, November Whiskey. And yeah, that's one model I'll be getting from the December releases. So really cool to see right there from NG Models. So that is the Delta A330-200 right there. Oh, this is a really cool livery right here. And a rather interesting airline right there. I have never heard about this airline before. So we have a Luke Air A330-200 and... yeah, is this like is this like the standard livery of Luke Air? Because this really looks like distinctive unlike most other standard liveries. So I'm just searching up this registration. It doesn't look like a special livery when I look at it. It might be some kind of standard livery. A really cool standard livery, to be honest. This aircraft is registered Niner Hotel, Romeo Tango uniform. And yeah, I think it... ooh, this is a really interesting livery. It's really like hard to tell. Like the airline is like Mallet Aero. I'm not sure what's the deal here, but it just says Luke Air on the titles like this. But still a really cool A330 to be honest. So yeah, what a really interesting surprise right there from NG Models. A really cool airline I never heard of before, and a really cool standard livery, I'll say. Alright, next A330. Okay, no need to explain more. Niner Hotel, Papa Tango, November. Just another duplicate. No need to explain. Alright, let's move on upwards. And there it is, the Delta A330-300 I mentioned before. So here is the A330-300. This is the second iteration or second re-release. Like a second release of the Delta A330-300 after they did one back in 2021. So I'm not going to get this model. I already have one, but the aircraft registration is November 815, November Whiskey. And if I'm correct, did I see this aircraft? Yeah, I'm kind of like searching up on my photos if I saw this plate. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have seen this aircraft before, but mainly I would see these in Seattle, Tacoma. Like I would see plenty of them at SEA. I think I saw a handful of them while I was in ATL. Well, yeah, might have saw them in ATL as well. But yeah, that's the Delta A330-300. We also have a Hainan Airlines Airbus A330-300 in their standard livery, so really cool to see them do a standard livery. Not in my collecting criteria, but still really cool to see them do another one. Maybe in the ballpark, like in the long run, if I ever see this aircraft in real life, then yes, I may pick it up. But for now, not in my list right now. So that aircraft is registered Bravo 1020. So that's the A330, actually A330-300s right there. We'll be moving on to our A350s, and we have another duplicate of a Hainan A330. However, this is I don't really want to go over too much. Bravo 5905 is the registration of this second one, so yeah, no need to explain. At least it's not 5 Hainan A330s, thankfully. I mean, like, yeah, I think 2 duplicates is kind of like the limited edition. I don't really want to see 3, 4, 5, yeah. But what's really cool is I get to see this beauty right here. Well, see this one in model form. That is the Thai Airways Airbus A350-900 in the Star Alliance livery. really cool to see engine models do Thai Airways. I've seen Thai Airways on their 787-8 while I was in Taipei. I haven't seen their entire fleet yet. I mean, like, I will have to go, like, I need to go to Bangkok in order to see most of their entire fleet, because they operated a nice handful of wide bodies from the 777s, 787s, Airbus A330. I think those are already retired, but they do have the A350 though. So it was really cool to see this in their Star Alliance livery, and this aircraft is registered Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel uniform. So really cool to see engine models do Thai Airways. Yeah, really cool. Alright, moving on upwards. So, okay, that's a couple of more releases are coming, so let's see what the next ones are. And then, do I really need to explain more? That was a long silence, but Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel Quebec is the second registration for the second Thai A350. No need to explain more right there, so yeah, that's that. But hopefully they can do a standard livery in the future, but yeah. Next up, we have the Air China A350-900 in the Star Alliance livery. So here's another Star Alliance aircraft right there. This one operating for Air China. And this aircraft is registered Bravo 008 Mike. Once again, not really in my collecting criteria. So yeah, I don't know really why I decided to go for this. But yeah, there is that. So yeah, there's an Air China A350. And yeah, it could be a nice model for all these Chinese collectors. And oh man, yes! Man, oh my god, like, really, I've been wanting this model for a long time. Well, technically, this is a different style of this particular plane, but we have the Air France Airbus A350-900, but this has the Paris 2024 sticker. So this livery was, well, you can't, I don't know if I'll say like a sticker. I mean, you can see the Paris 2024 stickers right there, but this is promoting the 2024 Olympics that happened this year in Paris. So really cool to see engine models finally doing another Air France A350-900. And this aircraft is registered Foxtrot Hotel uniform Victor Juliet. And I'm assuming since it's already December, the Paris Olympics had already passed. So I'm gonna have to look at this registration if the stickers are already removed. So I'm just looking at planespotters.net for this. So last October 21st, and until October 2024. So yeah, so the sticker is probably already gone at this point. So they had it on, and then yeah, I think it was there during its delivery, and then it was removed in October 2024. So I'm actually gonna be up for grabs for this. I'm actually gonna be getting this. I've been wanting an Air France A350 in my collection so bad. I missed out on the first release from NG, and I'm just really excited to finally have, because I've seen an oh my god, like, this is a really cool model. I have seen an Air France A350 at Seattle Tacoma already. Really cool aircraft for the Air France wide body fleet, and yeah, the livery looks very nice on this aircraft, as you can see. I think these are where, like, the Paris 2024 Olympics are, so you can see those are the Olympic tiles right there. So, like, the Olympics decals right there. And yeah, I'm also looking on like on jet photos. The livery, like, the Paris tiles is still there, but I have not seen like an updated photo of when this aircraft was no longer has this like stickers. But yeah, I'm assuming as of now, this aircraft registration, this Air France A350 no longer has the Paris stickers right there. So I'm up for grabs to this Air France A350. So really excited to have another Air France model, and yeah, we're excited for the A350. So really nice to see right there. And we have another model on that list. So let's see what's next. And then here, ooh, really cool. We have a re-release of a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 7. And yeah, I think the last time they did this, I think it was a year ago. So really cool to see them do a re-release of this. So here's the 737. I'm surprised though they actually labeled it as MAX 8 on the hints, but technically there's no November 7-2 registration of a MAX 8, and obviously on jet photos it's a MAX 7. So really cool to see engine models do a re-release of a 737 MAX 7 from Southwest. And yeah, maybe I might be getting this since those might be coming to Sacramento in the future. So that aircraft is registered November 7207 Zulu. So really cool stuff right there. So that is the Southwest sections. We got more. Okay, that's it for this page right there. So we're gonna have to like do this and this and then we'll be up to page 1. I'm not sure if I saw any planes there. Hopefully not. Okay, but we're back onto like the pre-orders tab, so let's see what we have next on our list. Let's see what we have first. And then 2 Iran Air 747 SPs. But I will say though, one of them is actually different. So right here we have the last flight. So basically, this Iran 747 SP operated the final passenger 747 SP flight. That aircraft was registered Echo Papa India Alpha Charlie. So really cool to see them do an Iran Air, and I think they never done a Iran Air current livery before, so this is their first time. However, this one, however, is different. Now, this is another exception for NG with these duplicates. As you can see, one of them is different compared to the other. So this Iran Air 747 SP has the gray engine cowlings with the logos that has the Persian Gulf titles, like something, well, it's some kind of like decal right there. So really cool to see engine models do one different Iran Air 747 SP and one different Iran Air 74 SP. So really cool right there. That aircraft is registered Echo Papa India Alpha Alpha. So another exceptional duplicate right there from engine models. There are 2 Iran Air 747 SPs, yes, but the livery design is different compared to this one. So this is kind of like their up-to-date current livery style, while this one's kind of like more like the older style. So real cool right there from engine models to do with these Iran airplanes. Even though they're not really interested into my collecting criteria, because like Iran Air never flies to the US basically, but with all the like the various like things that are happening right now. But still cool to see them. Alright, so now we move on to some 777s, and we got our Soul 777. What is that gonna be? Okay, okay, are these like, is that it? Or like pre-order zoo? Okay, oh, I see. So these are like the, oh, these are the, now I get it now. These are, we forgot about the 747 SPs. So as you can see, we have the Atlas Air Boeing 747-8 freighter. This is the last 747S, like, well, last 747 SP. It said 833 uniform Papa, so I'm guessing this could be the last 747 for UPS. I don't really quite sure why is it like that, but it says Atlas Air, and this is supposed to have the Gulf Tango registrations. If you're referring to the last 747, it's November 863 Gulf Tango. November 833 uniform Papa has got to be a UPS 747-8, so I don't know what's the deal here. I thought it was, but it did say it's an exclusive, so not sure about this one, but still really cool. So that is the bare metal 747-8. Maybe I might try to get this, who knows. But it does not have the stickers or anything, but really cool. So just a bare metal, like pre-factory phase 747, like 747-8, so really cool. It's a Dash 8 freighter, by the way. And our next 747, and ooh, this is actually really cool. Okay, this is actually really cool. So right here we have an Atlas Air Boeing 747-8 freighter, but this has the Qantas Freight hybrid type, like the Qantas Freight livery on the other side. This is the starboard side. So you have the Atlas Air on the port side, and then you have the Qantas Air livery on that side. So this is actually really cool. Another fantasy livery right here from NG, and honestly, I really do like this one. It kind of reminds me of the Northwest KLM hybrid livery they had under like DC-10s when they were like partners during that time, like around the 80s. So that's really cool right there that NG Models did this for their 747-8. So yeah, really cool. I'm kind of like guessing this could be like a partnership, I'm guessing. Like a partnership between Qantas Freight and then Atlas Air. But still really cool. That aircraft is registered November 856 Gulf Tango. So really cool that NG Models did this fantasy livery. And yeah, one of the distinctive ones in my opinion. So yeah, so that's all of our 747s. Now we move on to our Soul 777. And what's that 777 gonna be? Okay, we're gonna move upwards. So let's see what our Soul 777 is. Ooh, wow, this is okay. Okay, I think we have this fantasy livery already, but I had my hopes it was gonna be a I had my hopes it was gonna be a standard like British Airways Chatham Dockyard 333, but no, we actually have another fantasy retro livery, but this is in the Landor livery. Yeah, Landor livery with GE90 engines. So they actually did this before, but it's a 777-300ER with Rolls-Royce engines, but this one actually has the GE90 engine. So Honestly, I think I might be up for grabs for this one. I wish I could go for the previous one with the GE, like the Rolls Royce, but it doesn't make sense for a 333 ER with Rolls Royce engines. So maybe this can be up for grabs for me, in my opinion. And yeah, honestly, the if British Airways were to do like how would I word this? So like if British Airways were to do like a retro lander livery, I think the 777 kind of fits. So really cool to see NG do this fantasy livery. And yeah, maybe we'll see in the future though. Maybe they might paint it in real life, but we'll see. That aircraft is registered, Gulf Sierra Tango Bravo Foxtrot. And I think we see our 787 right there. And that is a China Southern 787 Dreamliner official product. It says pre-order September. And is the registration correct? Okay, it says the registration. So this is like the official like model product. So yeah, here it is, the China Southern 787-8 Dreamliner with Rolls-Royce engines, and yeah, it's labeled as an official product. So this aircraft is registered Bravo 2725, and yeah, a nice looking livery for China Southern on their Dreamliners. It's not like, it's very distinctive. So most of their Dreamliners, like all their Dreamliners, sports this livery, whether it be the Dash 8 or Dash 9. So really cool to see right there. And I think we move on to our final model from this release set, and then that's gonna be okay. So we have the China Southern 787-8 with Pratt and Whitney engines, official product. Okay, I don't think I'm kind of confused because I don't think like there's no Pratt and Whitney engines of a 787. I'm not sure what's this. Like it said Pratt and Whitney engines official product, but technically there's no 787 Dreamliner that operates with Pratt and Whitney's. The only engines that operate is the GENX and the Trent 1000. So, or maybe it's okay, or maybe it's like a it's kind of like a misprinting error, like a error. So I think because what's showing, it looked like GE engines rather than Pratt and Whitney. So not sure what was going on there for NG models, but these have to be the GENX engines. Let me also look at their Instagram page on my phone. Not Instagram, their official website on their phone. Maybe, I think they may have labeled it wrong. But yeah. Oh, okay, this one has GENX, so that's another like image error right there. But yeah, that's what it is. But we'll be moving on. And I think we have another one. So we have another release. Probably this could be the last of the 787s. We'll see. Okay, we're moving on to 1200 land now. So we have an SAS Boeing 737-600 coming in 1200 scale. This is the last retired 736 for Scandinavian. This aircraft was registered Lima November, Romeo Papa Golf. So yeah, really cool that NG Models decided to do this. And yeah, a very distinctive 1200 model. And yeah, SAS, they were the last not really the last operator of the 736, but one of the last operators of the 736. So really cool that NG Models did this right here. Next up, moving on upwards. And then, I'm gonna go through these quickly because many of these 1200s I'm not really that interested in unless I find something really cool. We do have two China Southwest 2 China Southwest Airlines 737-600s right there. One aircraft is registered Bravo 2155, and one is a sister ship 2156. So most of these aircrafts have very unique liveries, and honestly, I think they look very nice on this aircraft right here. So really cool. The NG did this for both models at 1:1 scale. Next up, we do have China United Airlines. Jeez, going through all these quickly and miss talking is really tough. So we have a China United Airlines 737-700. Bravo 5210 is the registration of this aircraft. So yeah, I think they did this in 1400 before. So nothing really new to me. And yeah, it's a very interesting livery. This is like China United Airlines' newer color. So yeah, there is that. And then we have, really cool right here. United Airlines. Speaking of United Airlines, look at it. There's a US version as well. So we have the Chinese and United Airlines. That's odd. So we have the 737-700 in the Continental Globe livery. This aircraft is registered November 16703. And yeah, this aircraft has split scimitars. So really nice to see United, NG do a 1200 United 737-700. So yeah, hopefully they do one in the Evil Blue livery in the future. But yeah, we do have the Continental Globe livery on this aircraft. And is that it? Okay, we have more. Let's see where our next one is. And then we have this one has blended winglets. So really cool right there. Oh, actually no, it has blended. Ah, I was mistaken. It's a Continental Airlines 737-700. Shoot. Because it almost looks similar. The United and Continental Airlines liveries look similar. So yeah, as you can see, you got the Continental title. You basically just have the United Airlines Continental Globe livery colors, except you just have Continental. So this is basically Continental Airlines before the merger with United. So that aircraft is registered November 16709er. So really cool. Next up, we have a Garuda Indonesia Boeing 737. It looks like a 900 to me, but they label it as a 700, which I don't think Garuda has ever operated 737-700. So this is a 737-900 right there. That aircraft is registered Papa Kilo, Golf Mike. Another 1-200 for all the Indonesian collectors and other Asian collectors. And then we have the same thing, same song, second verse. Papa Kilo, Golf November Hotel is the registration of this aircraft. And then we have, at first glance I thought it was going to be a third duplicate, but this actually has a special sticker right there. So this has the PPA sticker, which I don't know what that means. That aircraft is registered Papa Kilo, Golf November Echo. And yeah, it's showing a 737-700, but these are 737-900, so I don't know what's going on right here. We got more models on this release sets. We do have I don't know how I can pronounce this, but we do have a Air Dolomiti CRJ200. We have two of those. This aircraft is registered India Alpha Delta. Well, the first one is registered India Alpha Delta Julia Alpha, and this one has a sister ship. This one is registered Alpha Delta Julia Bravo. So I think these are all airlines of Italy because of the registration. So yeah, really cool to see like NG like expanding on like distinctive airlines from there. So really cool. And then we have a PLAAF CRJ200 new tail. I'm guessing this could be like a People Liberation Army Air Force CRJ200 with like the new tail, so you can see the Chinese flag and then all the various like distinctive colors, like the colors from this aircraft. That aircraft is registered Bravo 4005. And then there's another one right there. This one is aircraft is like this registration of the second one is Bravo 4006, the sister ship of 005. We have more. Yeah, I'm kind of like scanning through all these 1-200 models so quickly. We do have a PLA, People Liberation Army Navy CL 600, which I'm guessing that's a CRJ200 Army variant. We do have two of those, which, yeah, I'm not really complaining. But these are 1-200 models. I don't really focus too much on the 1-200s anyway. So, this aircraft, the first one is registered Bravo 40740. The first one is registered Bravo 4701, and you have the sister ships 4702. We have more. And then there's more. Okay, yeah. Oh, actually, no. We're not. This is actually different. This one has the old tail. So the difference between the new tail and the old tail is like the Chinese flag just sits like that on the new tail, but the old tail has the Chinese flag slanted. So honestly, these are really cool designs, and you would see these kind of like flag designs on most older deliveries on many airlines, like Northwest or possibly Delta with their L1011s, I think. But really cool right there. And yeah, this aircraft had the same registration as the new tail. And how about this? This actually looks really cool. We do have a Avcon Jet G550. Long time since NG did a G550 1-200 model. This aircraft has a really unique kind of like bronze color. I never seen a livery like this. So really cool on how the painter like designed this livery. So it's really nice. That aircraft is registered Oscar Echo Lima India Mike. And is that it? I guess that's it for the 1-200 models, like the December 2024 releases. So overall, honestly, I think this is a lot better than the November 2024 releases, but there's still some duplicates that really doesn't make sense. I think majority of these like duplicates are coming from the European region. So not sure on what's the duplicates it really is for these European airlines right there. I mean, we also got some duplicates for these like Chinese airlines, but it's quite reasonable why there's like duplicates, because like pretty much NG is just based out of China. So yeah, but under that, there's like a couple of good stuff right there. Like, I can try the Delta 830 200 and 300 are good examples right there. So a lot of collectors will be pleased about this. I'm really excited to get the 830 200 because that's on my list. And then yeah, kind of like the same deal. not really gonna complain too much. I will also be getting the 737 MAX 7 from Southwest second production, and let's see if there's anything for the second page. And possibly this like British 333 Fantasy Landor livery. That's really cool, honestly. So those are my picks. Delta AC-3200, Southwest 737-700, and this British Airways Landor Fantasy livery 777-300ER. But other than that, just typical NG models released to pretty much cap off 2024. Not the best release in the world, honestly. I think this is okay. I mean, once again, at least this is better than the November releases, which pretty much like there's so many duplicates that I can't really hardly explain. But still, I don't really care too much. Like, I still think this is a good livery. Like, not good livery. I was always thinking of something else. But I still think this is it's not really, how can I really word this? But yeah, NG models, like, pretty much this year is kind of like a little bit rough for them. The only good exceptional releases are the the May 2024 releases and the September 2024 releases, because both releases have really cool models on pretty much like on their databases, so really cool. Pretty much November, like other months, it's just same old duplicates, nothing really too special. So yeah, NG models overall this year, I think they can do better for next year, hopefully. But yeah, they did label it as the year of the classics, and I can agree. There are some classics that were there, but most of them are just like modern era aviation type deals. But yeah, I just hope they can step up the game next year and try to be better. But other than that, can't complain. I still think NG models did a good job for this year, and yeah, hopefully we can see much more better releases for NG models leading into next year. So that is it for today's video. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.